Hello, hello, it is Kitchen Counter Oracle with a full moon expose for the sign of Scorpio. I tried to do y'all yesterday, but at the same time, it's just like, I need to redo that. This can be Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, Midhaven, Stellium, North Node, South Node, don't care. This could be you. This could be the cross watcher. Again, I don't know, I don't care. Description boxes, disclaimers are in the description boxes of all the videos because I'm not going to deal with anybody's bullshit. We're all adults here, or at least I'd like to think we are. Moving on. Yesterday, I got out to my car. My car would not start. So I have a 2021 Nissan. So that means they got the whole key fob deal. But the thing is, if the car loses power, you can't access shit. I was able to unlock my car, but when I went to turn the ignition, everything just disconnected. But I've had the problem happen to me before. But the thing is, my torque wrench and sockets were in the trunk. That meant I had to pop the hood. Thankfully, did not need an electronic connection for that. Wiggle the positive cable for a second. And sure enough, car reconnected long enough for me to pop the trunk and get all my tools out and stuff like that. Now, but the thing that needed to be done was, it wasn't a problem with the cable, it just, the screw holding it down keeps coming loose over time. So I have to make a note in the back of my head to check that cable on occasion, because there's nothing wrong with the cable. It's just it keeps coming loose. But I had a 2008 Sentra a decade ago. And the issue, and it's not unheard of for me to have I'm familiar with the battery issues on those cars because I used to have an 08 model a decade ago. I didn't have a problem with the connection coming loose. It was more of that battery constantly corroded, no matter what. So you had to clean mainly the positive cable like clockwork, especially in the summer. But there were things that the thing I took from that is somebody wants you to be disconnected from source, your connection with God. Like they want it blocked, severed, the whole 9 yards. They don't want you having access to your spirit team, nothing. This is a very, very, very troubled, sinister person that did something like that. Like you have to be troubled in the mind to try to do something of that sort. Somebody with a Leo placement was responsible for that one. But my thing is, divine protection being divine protection, anointing being anointing. You don't tell God who God can and cannot put his hand on. You just, oh, honey child. You playing with your life on that one. Because there was a meme that hit my Facebook page a few days ago about there being a difference in the Christians who walk by faith and those who walk in the flesh. Now, I am my daddy's child to a T. I know how to do things just naturally. It comes naturally. These types of attacks come from people who don't know how to handle anything. And I don't say that to be mean. I don't say that to be condescending. It's just, it's the art of remaining calm in a stressful situation. just go checking off before I even get close to panicking. And again, the car I drive now is a 2021 version of what I had a decade ago. So in a way, a different car, but still a similar problem from what I experienced in the past. So, which means you either learn from your past mistakes and or hardships, or you don't learn anything at all. What I took from that was not only is somebody trying to like disconnect from their, like sever their connection entirely, sabotage their movement forward, there was something I took from that. And you know what? It's putting this little torque wrench and the socket that fits that battery nut right here in the glove box. It's staying up here. It's staying up here, and I'm going to go to the hardware store this weekend and get another one. I'm going to get that size socket and just like one of those little mini torque wrenches, like a little small torque wrench, in the event that I'm not able to get into my car at all. You see what I'm saying? You learn as time goes on. But these lessons, if you will, that keep getting sent my way, it's by people who are not qualified to teach. They're sent by people who don't know how to do anything. But they do it because they know I will figure it out. They're trying to use me as the playbook, in a manner of speaking. And it's just like, that is so not how that's supposed to, that it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And then there's the people in the mental health field that want to study people like me, not only to see how much we can take, but what we do. It's a PTSD type deal. They're literally out here putting people through traumatic situations to see not just how well they handle it, but what they do. And it's sick and twisted. But my thing is, studies like that, you have to consent to all that. Like, there's paperwork that has to be signed in order to not catch legal hellfire. Because if you volunteered a person and forged a signature on some documents and shit like that, fabricated POAs and shit like that, baby, you in a shit ton of trouble. I cannot even begin to describe the amount of trouble you are in. Stuff like that this is done by people who laugh at the storms of others. Like, it's that sneak diss type deal. But the thing is, if they were to be put through what they put you through, their brains would shatter like glass. See, the thing is, they can dish it, but they can never take it. They can dish it, but they can never take it. And on top of that, for people like me to be as calm as I am, I don't think you understand the shit I had to go through to reach it. Because there was a black creator on TikTok yesterday that said something to the tune of, just because you're laid back doesn't mean you will not lean forward. Baby, I'm leaning forward. My eyebrow is arched up and everything. Because right now, I'm doing every type of mathematic equation to figure out who in the flying fuck you think you're dealing with. I have been peaceful 490 times. On 491, it's no holds barred, baby. And right now you on 489. See, the funny thing, this is a Scorpio rising trying to test the fortitude of people with like sun signs, moon signs, and or stelliums. Some of us are stelliums in all of it. One thing for fact, two things for certain. Even if this is not in their big three, do not ever try to fuck over a stellium. My God, you will rue the fucking day. But that's the cross to bear of these folks and not me. Doodles.